Beneath the shimmering glow of Las Vegas lies a starkly different world, one hidden from the view of most people. While thousands of neon lights illuminate the famous Las Vegas Strip, a network of drainage tunnels beneath the city serves as an unlikely refuge for around 1,500 homeless individuals, often referred to as the Mole People. Their lives exist in sharp contrast to the dazzling casinos, luxury hotels, and vibrant nightlife above. This parallel world, dark and perilous, stands as a somber reminder of the city's unseen struggles. On the surface, iconic landmarks like Caesar's Palace in Rio exude grandeur. But beneath the same ground, dry flood tunnels have become makeshift homes for those who have nowhere else to turn. For someone like Big T, who has lived in these tunnels for 12 years, this subterranean existence reflects both resilience and despair. The tunnels are not just shelters, they are battlegrounds where hope fights to survive amid harsh realities. When rain falls, the tunnels can flood within minutes, endangering the lives of their inhabitants. Flash floods have claimed lives, yet many remain because they simply have no alternative.
Nearly 2,000 more people are competing for fewer than 1,000 beds in the city's homeless shelters. So the question is, where else can they go?
We want to get out of here. Yeah, that's always our main goal. We don't want to live like this forever. We don't like living in the tunnel.
Originally constructed as a flood control system, these tunnels were designed to manage the rare but deadly downpours that strike the region. Stretching for hundreds of kilometers, the network creates a labyrinth beneath the city. While they remain dry for much of the year, the looming threat of flash floods forces residents to stay constantly alert. The entrances to these tunnels are often controlled by self-appointed leaders, like a man who calls himself Captain. He oversees a section of the tunnels where a handful of others, whom he refers to as his roommates, reside. Together, they form an informal community that seeks to maintain order in an otherwise chaotic environment. The individuals living in these tunnels come from diverse backgrounds, each with a unique story shaped by hardship and loss. Big T, for example, is a man haunted by past traumas and circumstances that led him to seek refuge in the darkness below. Another resident, Zach, a 24-year-old, lost his job during the pandemic and now shares a tunnel with his girlfriend. For many, unemployment, addiction, and relentless life pressures push them into this hidden underworld where choices are few and survival is paramount. Life in the tunnels is often seen as a last resort, a way to escape the dangers of living on the streets. Yet, the dangers here are just as real. Physical hazards, the threat of violence, declining health, and the lack of access to basic necessities define daily life. Jay, a resident of 13 years, bears the scars of this brutal existence. After surviving a gunshot to the head, he lives with a bullet lodged in his skull, leaving him blind in one eye and unable to smell. Without identification or access to medical care, Jay remains trapped in a cycle of struggle that mirrors the plight of many who live in the tunnels. Despite the immense challenges, the residents of Las Vegas's underground tunnels have found ways to survive. Bicycles, often referred to as the cars of the tunnel dwellers, are essential tools for navigating the city above. Everyday items like shoes, socks, or car batteries are considered treasures in this underground world. Food often comes from charitable organizations like the Salvation Army, or, in some cases, through acts of theft. Some residents display ingenuity by using discarded solar panels to generate electricity. However, The absence of clean water, bathrooms, or basic facilities keeps their living conditions far below humane standards. Amidst the darkness and harsh realities, a fragile sense of community has emerged. Informal systems provide a degree of safety for the tunnel's inhabitants. New arrivals are often assigned tasks like guarding tunnel entrances to warn others of potential dangers. Yet, this solidarity remains tenuous, as violence is a constant threat.
I've heard that time can ease the troubled mind, but if tomorrow doesn't come.
Tony, a 54-year-old who has lived in the tunnels for 8 years, has created a small sleeping space adorned with colorful paper cutouts. For him, maintaining a routine is a vital strategy to preserve his sanity in such dire circumstances. Others, however, embrace the freedom that life in the tunnels offers. Orange, a 61-year-old man, sees the tunnels as a refuge from societal rules and responsibilities. "We're not outcasts," he says. "Most of us had jobs, families, and stable lives at one point." Among the most poignant stories is that of a former chef from Oahu, Hawaii. Once earning $87,000 a year, he now resides in the tunnels after losing everything. In a makeshift kitchen, he cooks with large pots over a wood fire, yearning for the life of luxury he once knew. Like many others, he battles drug addiction, using methamphetamine as an escape from the relentless hardships of his current reality. Life in the tunnels isn't solely about despair. Moments of resourcefulness and even triumph exist. Some residents go treasure hunting through discarded items, occasionally stumbling upon valuable finds like a $10,000 Cartier watch. But the dangers of this underground existence are ever present. The captain, a self-designated leader of one tunnel community, suffers from a severe infection caused by stagnant sewage water. The scorching Las Vegas heat, often exceeding 40 degrees Celsius, makes the tunnels almost uninhabitable, particularly for those without fans or air conditioning. Police raids pose yet another threat, frequently stripping residents of the few belongings they possess. The hidden world beneath Las Vegas has garnered attention through documentaries by YouTube creators like Drew Binsky and Brandon Buckingham. These films shed light on the stark contrast between the city's glamorous casinos and its shadowy underbelly, where survival is a daily battle. These stories resonate deeply with audiences, serving as a sobering reminder that life can change in an instant. Behind the neon glow and the bustling strip lies an untold narrative of resilience, loss, and the quiet courage of those navigating life in the shadows of America's entertainment capital.
We want to get out of here. Yeah, that's always our main goal. We don't want to live like this forever. We don't like living in the tunnel.
Amidst the relentless challenges, the residents of Las Vegas's underground tunnels display extraordinary resilience. They have built communities, supported one another, and found ways to survive in unimaginable conditions. For many, the tunnels are not just shelters, but homes, a place where they can endure, even as the world above continues to overlook their existence. In the overwhelming darkness, their survival is a testament to the human spirit's ability to persevere. However, safety remains a significant concern. Tunnel residents frequently face violence, whether from others living underground or from external threats. Social stigma further complicates their plight, with society often viewing them as a problem, rather than individuals in need of compassion and support. Health is another pressing issue. Exposure to hazardous waste increases the risk of illness, while widespread addiction to substances like fentanyl exacerbates the cycle of despair. Many find themselves trapped in this vicious cycle, with little to no access to mental health services or rehabilitation programs. Despite the daunting challenges, there are glimmers of hope through initiatives aimed at offering assistance and solutions. Nonprofit organizations like Shine a Light have been instrumental in helping tunnel residents. The organization provides basic necessities such as food, water, and flashlights while fostering relationships with the residents to show they are not forgotten. One inspiring figure is Robert Banghart, a former tunnel resident who now serves as Shine A Light's outreach director. Having endured years of addiction and hardship, Robert is proof that change is possible. He regularly visits the tunnels, offering hope and practical help to those still trapped in the shadows. Rehabilitation programs are another critical component of these efforts. Robert's own journey from addiction to recovery and his current role at the Salvation Army highlights the transformative power of the right support. These programs not only provide practical aid, but also help individuals rebuild their self-confidence and rekindle hope for a better future. Local initiatives are also making a difference. For example, Holy Smokes routinely distributes essential supplies like batteries and flashlights, giving residents the tools they need to survive, while encouraging them to contemplate their next steps. Among the tunnel residents are stories of quiet dignity and extraordinary resilience. Take Joe and Renee, a couple who have created a semblance of a home in the tunnels. Despite their harsh reality, they strive to maintain their dignity, even sharing food with visitors. Such efforts have helped hundreds of individuals break free from the cycles of homelessness and addiction. Yet, the scale of the problem demands greater attention and investment. Affordable mental health services, job training programs, and access to safe housing are crucial to addressing the systemic issues that drive people into the tunnels in the first place. The story of life beneath Las Vegas is a stark reminder of the city's dual realities. Behind the glittering facade of Sin City lies an often overlooked side, where resilience and hardship coexist in the shadows. With the right attention and support, the individuals living in these tunnels can find a path to a better life. Their struggles and their incredible strength underscore the importance of compassion, systemic change, and collective action in creating a future where no one is left behind in the darkness.